Hey, it's Doug Smith. It is our Wednesday training. It's 2 days before Christmas Eve and 3 days before Christmas. So we're going to pass on training on Christmas Eve, Friday. So this will be the officially the last training of 2021 before Christmas, and then I'll do another Wednesday training the week before New Year's Eve, and then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled every Friday lunch at 12 noon. So real quick, I just wanted to go over some things for new agents. And I've always said that there's three main websites that we need to know like the back of our hands. And the first one is going to be Matrix. So Matrix is matrix.netris.net. I also put this same website on my phone and save it as a home screen. Most of the time, if you log in, it should look something like this because I've cleaned up our MLSs to kind of have some conformity for training purposes. We need to know this search tab like the back of our hands. This is where we do a residential quick search. This is where we do multifamily quick. This is where we do lots and acreage quick. This is where we do commercial quick. And this is where we do residential lease, a quick search. Now, good news is we are starting a MLS for CoStar, and we have a release, some news to release, which is going to be that we're going to have two agents start that training, and we are going to, as a firm, have CoStar, which is the MLS for commercial. So this is a secondary MLS for commercial that's not as good as CoStar, and we'll have further information on that as it develops and is released January 1st. So let's just do some quick searches. You have somebody that calls you on the phone. We're never going to train on scripts because I'm just not a believer in it. I think that you need to be pretty natural on the phone with somebody like they're your friend. But at the end of the day, when you work with a buyer tenant, as soon as they call, the first thing you need to do is say, hey, this is Doug Smith with DHS Realty. Hey, this is Dave Wilson with DHS Realty. Hey, my name's Fred. I'm looking at 123 Easy Street, or I want to look at 123 Easy Street. You need to say immediately, absolutely. When do you want to look at it? Just like that. So if it was a script, it would be say, this is Doug Smith with DHS Realty. Yeah, when do you want to look at it? After they ask if they can see a property. After you say, yeah, when do you want to look at it? Then they're going to say, oh, I don't know. How about today? Sure, 5 or 6. I mean, set the appointment. Then you ask them if this is their cell phone. If they text, get their email, a little rapport building. Hey, are you in a lease right now? Or are you month to month? Or do you have a home you have to sell? I mean, that's going to be good information to have. And then ask them if they've ever talked to a lender. And while they're on the phone with you, put them on speakerphone, send them 3 lenders, tell them that you want to be an advocate for them and that you're going to have a fidelity and put their trust above yours so that you want them to reach out with a lender. Because in this market, to make an offer, you're going to have a lender letter. You're going to have to know as an agent how to write the offer on the financing section of third-party financing. So after they do that, you say, all right, well, I'll see you tonight. Hey, one more thing. Give me your realtor's name so I can protect them in case you like the house tonight. I want to make sure I don't take money from a realtor during Christmas. Oh, I don't have a realtor. Okay, I'll see you tonight. So I usually like to say it just like that. Hey, give me your realtor's name so I can sign them in so that I protect them in case you like the house tonight. I don't want to take any money from your realtor. Oh, I don't have a realtor. Okay. And that's when you know to meet him tonight. You're going to log into the MLS and you're going to do a search. And so you'll hover over search, residential quick. When you click on quick, you should have the only thing marked over here on the left is active. I've gone in and made sure that nothing else is marked with your help. So active, and then you always hit this rotary and you hit save current search. And that means it'll always be saved as just sending active homes out. So when you go to this is your main MLS screen. Over here, oh, I want to look anything 0 to 500 in Frisco. Okay. If they want another city, you have to put a comma with no space and spell it correctly. You'll see there's 44 homes. At this point, whatever your search criteria is, you'll see the results at the bottom. We train on knowing 3 things: results, save, new auto email. Results, save, new auto email. Results, save, new auto email. And that takes you to the screen that if you scroll to the bottom and hit save, you just emailed that search. So you have to create a client. And so when creating a client, you'll put, Daffy Duck, whatever their name is, put their email, d@.com, and then you hit save, and there they are. And then here, put something in the subject line, homes for your viewing or whatever. And then you scroll to the bottom and you hit save. You just emailed all those properties. Okay. So again, every time you do a search, I don't care what it is, once you get the results, okay, once you get the results, you hit results, save, new auto email, results, save, new auto email. Okay. So that's a quick training for MLS on doing searches. We know that if we get to the point where they look at you and say, hey, I really like this house, what would be the next step? You need to say, look right back at them and say, give me about 45 minutes and I'll start sending you some documents. So what you do is you log into Zip Forms, and there's a lot of different ways to log into Zip Forms. At some point, you're going to get to Zip Forms and the screen turns blue. When the screen turns blue, you're going to hit one tab and one tab only, the new button. And again, it's one of the things that we try to really train attention to detail, because if you get this detail right, it makes your life super, super simple. You're going to hit the new tab. Nothing else ever will you ever hit when you log into Zip Forms except the new tab. When you hit it, you're going to have 5 boxes. You're concerned with the first 3 only: a seller, a buyer, or a lease, which is a tenant landlord. What's a buyer? You click buyer. You got to name the file. So you name the file Brad Buyer. Okay. Then you always select residential underneath the category. Just always do it. I don't care what it is. It's a condo, it's a lease, it's, anything. Just always pick residential. It makes it simple. And then you just go right here to select a template. And you're going to pick one of 4 templates. I have some more, but you're going to look for the buyer template. You'll pick it and you'll hit save. And once you hit save, the next screen, when you don't touch your computer, the next screen, you're looking at a white summary square. You go 2 tabs over to documents and all your forms will be in there pre-filled. So if you make the buyer a customer and make them into a client, you open up the buyer rep agreement. All you do is hit the name, Brad Buyer. You go down to paragraph 4. You click on the blank and pick a begin date, and you click on the second blank and put an end date. And that's it. This is completely filled out already. It's already filled out. You hit save, you wait for it to say saved, and boom, you're ready. You can print it and go meet the buyer, or you can e-sign it. If you e-sign it, real simple, and then we'll be done with the training. You basically are in a document and you hit e-sign. By default, it should say Digital Ink 2.0. If not, select the drop down and pick it. You'll hit next. You're going to get a list of the people that are going to be signers. Well, there's the buyer. You check mark him and it won't let you because you got to put an email in there. Then it'll let you check mark him. All you do is hit close. All you do is hit next. Once you hit next, you just chill out for a second. All the forms are going to load, and all you do is hit next and send invitation. And booyah, you just send it over to your buyer. Okay? So that's a real quick training. It's about 20 minutes. Wanted everybody to get that idea. Y'all have a great Christmas and go get some.